Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the Daily English Podcast. I'm Rachel, and I'm so happy you're here with me today. If this is your first time listening, thank you for joining. In this podcast, I help you learn English in a simple, friendly way so you can use it in your daily life with confidence. Today's topic is fun, light, and full of imagination. We're going to talk about how to describe your perfect date in English. Now, when I say date, I mean a special meeting between two people who like each other. It could be romantic, sweet, and exciting. In English, we often talk about our perfect date with friends, in movies or even on social media. But for English learners, it can be tricky to find the right words. How do you describe the place, the activity, and the feeling in a way that sounds natural? That's what we'll learn together today. Let's start with a little story. When I was in college, my friends and I would sometimes sit together and talk about our perfect date. Some people like simple things, like having coffee in a cozy cafe. Others dreamed about a big adventure, like traveling to Paris, one friend said. Her perfect date would be walking on the beach at sunset. Another said it would be cooking dinner together at home. I realized that a perfect date can mean very different things for different people. But one thing is the same. It's about feeling happy and comfortable with the person you're with. So how can we talk about this in English? First, let's learn some useful words for describing dates. Date, a special meeting between two people who like each other. Romantic, full of love and warm feelings. Cozy, small. Comfortable and pleasant, scenic. Beautiful to look at, especially a place with nature. Atmosphere, the feeling or mood of a place relaxing. Making you feel calm and comfortable. Exciting, making you feel very happy and interested. Now, when you describe your perfect date, you usually talk about three main things: the place, the activity, and the feeling. Let's start with the place. Your perfect date could be in many different places. Here are some examples: a cozy cafe, a fancy restaurant, a quiet park, a sandy beach, a beautiful mountain trail, a fun amusement park, a lively city street. When talking about the place, you can use adjectives to make it sound more interesting. For example, instead of saying a restaurant, you can say a romantic Italian restaurant. Instead of saying a park, you can say a quiet park with tall trees. Next, let's talk about the activity. What would you do on your perfect date? Here are some ideas. Have coffee and talk. Go for a walk, watch a movie. Cook dinner together, go on a picnic. Watch the sunset, visit a museum. Go dancing again. Adjectives can help here, for example, watch a romantic movie, or have a delicious picnic by the river. Now, the last part is the feeling. How do you want to feel on your perfect date? Most people want to feel happy, comfortable, and connected. You can use words like relaxed, excited, comfortable, close, warm, happy, joyful. Let's put it all together. Here's an example. My perfect date would be a picnic in a quiet park. We would sit on a blanket under a big tree, eat sandwiches and fruit, and talk for hours. The atmosphere would be relaxed and happy. Another example. My perfect date would be having dinner at a romantic restaurant with soft music. We would enjoy delicious food, laugh together, and walk home under the stars. When you describe your perfect date, You can start with my perfect date would be, oh. I would love to, oh. I like the idea of, Now let's learn some useful sentences you can use. My perfect date would be watching the sunset at the beach. I would love to have dinner in a cozy cafe. I like the idea of going for a walk in the park. We could watch a movie and eat popcorn. I want to feel relaxed and happy. Let's talk about culture for a moment. In Western countries, people often talk about dates openly. They might describe their perfect date on dating, profiles, or when chatting with friends. In some Asian cultures, people may be more private, but they still enjoy imagining a nice time with someone special. In English, it's common to share these ideas in a fun, light way without being too serious. Also, remember that date doesn't always mean something big. Many people's perfect date is simple, just spending quality time together. In fact, sometimes the simplest plans feel the most special. Now here's a little tip for English learners. When you describe something in English, try to use the 5 senses. This makes your description more interesting. Talk about what you see, hear, smell, taste, and feel. For example, on my perfect date at the beach, I see the sun slowly going down. I hear the sound of the waves. I smell the fresh ocean air. I taste the sweet strawberries we brought. I feel the warm sand under my feet. See how that makes the image come alive. Before we finish, let's review today's key points. We learned words like date romantic, cozy scenic atmosphere, relaxing and exciting. We talked about describing the place, the activity, and the feeling. We practiced sentences like my perfect date would be, and I would love to. We also learned that adding details from the 5 senses makes your English sound richer and more natural. So here's your practice. Think about your perfect date. Write it down in English, include the place, the activity, and the feeling. Try to use today's vocabulary. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you had fun imagining your perfect date while learning English. In the next episode, we'll talk about the 5 love languages in simple English, so you can understand your own love language and talk about it with others. Until then, keep practicing and remember, every small step brings you closer to fluency. Bye for now if you enjoyed this podcast. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Your support helps us create more content for you. See you in the next episode.